right, MAGA versus Jesus, round 11. MAGA says, boys will be boys. But the Bible says, what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with your God. We can't just excuse men who have hurt other people simply because they're in positions of power, and that's what boys do. No, the Bible calls us to hold people to account, especially when they have hurt others. MAGA says, thoughts and prayers. But the Bible says, faith without works is dead. You can't just offer thoughts and prayers anytime there's a mass shooting and think that things are going to be okay. No, if you really believe something, you have to put your prayers into action. You know, like working for legislation that prevents those kinds of deaths from ever occurring in the first place. MAGA says, we're a nation of laws, but Jesus says, you tithe mint and dill, but neglect the weightier matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faith. It's funny how MAGA is pretty selective about which laws they care about. They care about people who are in this country from another country, but they don't care about the laws that have been broken by the person sitting in the White House. You know, the felon. MAGA says, the Bible says it, I believe it. But the Bible itself says, be one who correctly handles the word of truth. The Bible says all kinds of things, and you can take verses out of context and make them mean whatever you want. And that's why it's important to handle the word of truth carefully by ensuring that you're using it for love, kindness, empathy, and compassion, just like Jesus did. You see, the teachings of Jesus are completely incompatible with the way that MAGA behaves.